Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good morning to LLR Dr. Nurzuliza binti Jamisa. My name is Noaina Nadira binti Zaidi. My metric number is 23 DLH19 F042. I am from group number 6. Today I would like to present about introduction to project management. Introduction to project management. First, definition of project management. What is project management? Project management is project is a temporary, unique and progressive attempt or endeavor made to produce some kind of tangible or intangible result, which is a unique product, service, benefit, competitive and advantage. It usually includes a series of interrelated tasks that are planned for execution over a fixed period within certain requirements and limitations such as cost, quality, and performance and other. Next, for important and need of project management, first, to ensure what is being delivered is right and will deliver real value against and the business opportunities. Second, bring leadership and direction to project. Third, to ensure the proper plan for executing on strategic goals. Fourth, it ensure proper expectation are set around what can be delivered, by when, and for how much. Fifth, it ensure the quality of whatever is being delivered is consistently hit the marks. Sixth, it ensure risks are properly managed and mitigated against to avoid becoming issues. Seven, to ensure the right people do the right things at the right time. Eight, to ensure proper project management process is followed throughout the project life cycle. 9, it ensure a project progress is tracked and report properly. For the last, learn from the success and failures of the past. The procedure, guideline, and requirement and ethic in preparing the tender document. Before to issue setup, first early issue backup search, selection of the best issue, and then issue setup. An efficient landscape environment leads to a deterioration in the level of human health. Selected issues are spotted by the project supervisors. Project title is set, which is feature of the landscape increase the level of human health by using human sense. And then writing proposal using a method of survey methodology. And then project established. Project leaders and commits are established. Designing initial master plan proposal. The element in the master plan are arranged according the final result of the survey that have been answered by the respondent. The master plan is reviewed by the project supervisor. Risks and possibilities are listed, and initial budget is made. For designing approval, FYP presentation 1, design review by supervisor, element selection, therapeutic selection. And then detail designing, provide our drawing detail for hard landscape and softscape, element including construction drawing, elevation section, and perspective. Budget. Design is approved by the project supervisor, and then installation and implementation. Installation according to the set budget. The chief ensure the installation work is according to the planned date. Site clearance work tagging carried out. Control. Trace the project completion versus planned figures. Project ready, and then ready project. Preparation of tender document. First, offer when there is a need for the project. An area needs a school, so a proposal will be made to the Johor Bahru District PWD. The process of preparing tender table document DMT begin when the plan will be received from the Department of Architect or appointed architect. Next, the draft summary of the offer specified the relevant form are also compiled and submit to be typed to then the collect sorted sent for bound. After a rough estimate of the cost of a project is obtained, the estimate will be sent to JKR headquarters in Kuala Lumpur to determine the type of tender. Third, tender document and DMT can be provided, and this information will be received by PWD headquarters for tender determination. In the document, the tender of the DMT shall be ascertained class titles and subtitles are the period for advertising as well as the number of tender. The tender will be then advertised into local newspaper. Each tender must submit the following document together with their tender document upon submission. First, tender form 24 and 49. Second, tender last 3 month bank statement. Latest audited account. Tender's latest management report to include profit, loss and balance sheets, CIDB tender registration if any, Tender's company profile, tender latest of credit and bank facility. Tender submitted by any tender who does not comply with the above instruction shall not be considered. The tender shall remain valid for 120 days from the deadline set for the submission of the tender, and no tender may withdraw this tender within that period. Udalan Saw SDMBHD is not bound to accept the lowest bid or any tender, and no reason will be given to reject any tender until a formal agreement is prepared and executed. The tender together with the written acceptance shall enter into a valid and binding contract. The tender should note that all bankers' guarantee or bankers' draft to the extent required by this contract should be from an approved bank established in Malaysia. Ensuring guarantee is not acceptable. Instruction to this tenderer to extend they may affect the performance of the contract shall be deemed to be part of the contract. Tendering process. The tendering process is landscape development project. First, identify tender opportunity, express interest, determine the basic of tender, preparation of cost estimate, deliver presentation, conduct negotiation, and sign contract.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Shafiq. So, I will continue this presentation. So, firstly, we have landscape tendering document preparation. Firstly, the importance of document. A copy of the orders offers issued by the client when it intends to carry out the project. Next, contractors who are interested in participating in the project must fill and complete the tender documents and return within the stipulated time. Next, for the preparation of tender document, the price charge of the condition is one of the documents that need to be included in the tender document. And the last one of the contract document after the client has accepted the successful contractor entering the tender. The significance of the tender is the submission made by the contractor in response to be tender invitation. It makes an offer to supply goods or service. Tender documents are provided to obtain bids. And then we have tender document requirement. The tender document is an important document that will define and explain the detailed requirement of the agency. The agency must provide complete tender document to ensure the tender process runs smoothly and orderly. And the last one, related matters in tender document. Among the content that should be in the tender document are: firstly, instruction to tenders; number 2, tender form; number 3, letter agreeing to accept the tender; number 4, terms of tender; number 5, terms of contract; number 6, job specification; number 7, list of quantity; number 8, price of rate table; number 9, construction work; number 10, supporting documents.
Hi, thank you, Shafi. Now I am Hasrita. I will continue the presentation to the end. Okay, for the related drawing for tendering purpose, we have construction drawing detail. First, here you all can look here. We have a construction drawing master plan with scale 1/10. Okay, you can look here. We have side the length 3000 millimeters and also the width 3000 millimeters also. Okay, here in our construction drawing, we have flexology stone, we have planter box, we have Japanese rose, sunflower, pearl grass, pandanus tree, and also planter bench, pandanus, and also so on. Okay, here are our overall master plan construction drawing. Okay, for the next is our master plan. For your information, our site located in Polytechnic Nilai, which is at the simulation site of the final project of Diploma Horticultural Landscape. Okay, next is we have construction drawing details for hardscape. For hardscape, we have signboard and big table construction drawing details. Another details is planter bench, planter box plastic, reflexology stone, and also planter box concrete. Okay, besides that, we also have another construction drawing for softscape. We have palm planting details, we have shrub planting details, we have ground cover planting details, and also turf planting details. Here you all can look all the details we use for our site in details for easy the construction progress. Okay, next is the related drawing for tendering purpose, specialist construction drawing. Okay, in our site, we use design concept double arrow. Okay, for double arrow here, the double arrow design concept, we use in our site at the center and also at the bottom, at the upper of our site. Okay, here the entrance of the site. Okay, here the entrance, and here the exits for our site. We use this design concept because it's where simple, have a one-way street, not complicated for the users, and also design using implementation of element provided. Okay, next is this is our innovation poster, which is as you want to know, our design uh, for in student Polytechnic Nilai, which is have a mental illness. So we provide this garden to healing their self. Okay, this our innovation. The benefit is able to calm the mind and prevent mental illness, able to maintain and improve health on sensory factors, creating an efficient landscapes area for value Polytechnic citizens to maintain health. Okay, here are our perspective, our view planting, our center, and also the entrance. Okay, here our have also the methodology we use to fulfill the needed of the student in Polytechnic Nilai. Okay, next is section elevation, which is section from A to A prime and also B to B prime. Okay, next is perspective of our gardens. We entrance view of Feeling Year Gardens, center view of Feeling Year Gardens, and also view from sitting area and planting area, which is smell and feel sensory. Okay, next, the related drawing for tender purpose, landscape specification. We have two landscape specification, which is hardscape and also softscape. So this is the landscape specification for hardscape. For hardscape, we use signboard, we use planter box, we use planter bench, and also reflexology stone. Okay, as you can look here, this is our stepping stone, this is our planter box, this is our border, this is our planter bench, and so on. Okay, beside hardscape specification, we also have softscape specification, and here the softscape specification. Okay, for softscape specification, we use sunflower, we use pandan kuning, we use Japanese rose, and also pearl grass. Here the pandanus. This is also pandanus. This is rose Japan, and here the sunflower and also the grass. We use only four softscape to make sure minimum our site. Okay, next, the conclusion is we were able to learn a lot about proper and structured tenders and procedure. Apart from that, we can also understand the importance of the tender and project management for a company and the order in fulfilling the mandatory elements and form that must be present in this tender process. Therefore, we can apply this is ourselves to prepare for the world of work in the future. It is hoped that the knowledge can serve the company that we will work in the future. Okay, that's all. Thank you because give your attention until end this presentation. This is from our group 6. Thank you and Assalamualaikum. Have a good day.